I do want to get the autobiographical version of your life, just for the people out there who've seen all these random clips of you. Can you break it down from the beginning of, like, you know, how you ended up moving to the O, and like where were you born initially, and talking about your
O.
I was born in Detroit, Michigan.
Okay.
Detroit, Michigan, and you know, I moved to Chicago when I was 7. And before I moved to Chicago when I was 7, man, I experienced a lot of things you would have never thought of 7. I mean, you know, we hear certain stories, but like sexual abuse, my uncles and my grandmothers, they always on heroin. We used to get beat. I'm talking about crazy stories that I can, you know, recite, but that should have it'll be so long.
Right.
It'll be very long. Like, nigga, we have to 4 hours talking about it, bro, because it's so long. But every little thing that happened, now hindsight, I'm older, getting all this understanding from the love of God, and now I'm able to see all the things he brought me through. But man, from Detroit, I moved from Detroit to Chicago when I was 7, and I told you, I seen one of my grandmothers get killed. Her husband killed her.
Right in front of you?
Right in front of me, my other cousins, and the crazy thing was, he just brought her in from the hospital. Both of her arms was broke, and then he broke both of her legs. And
what the fuck? A nigga did his grandma like this? Oh my God, this nigga was fucking insane, bro. Anybody that put their hands on women, bro, be tweaking out, bro. What the fuck? My bad.
She giving all of
Introducing the all-new Adobe Captivate, making learning design simpler.
us hugs, and she gave me a hug, and in my spirit, I'm a kid. I can remember it to this day. My grandma get a hug, give me a hug, and then my spirit say she about to die. The granddad, he literally, with the wheelchair, throw her down in the basement. Boom. He's down there killing her, but my uncles, they down there.
What the fuck?
And my uncle here,
and he is 7, bro, 7 years old. This shit is wild.
My grandma was screaming. What they do, they turn the music up, because this they daddy. And they turn the music up. And so I had that, but you a kid, you know, we kind of was playing, and obviously it hit me more now because it was traumatizing. But when you a kid, you don't know how
Trying to avoid it?
Yeah, you don't know, you don't really understand what's going on.
Did she have broken arms because of him as well?
Yes.
And then she gets home from the hospital, and he begins just assaulting her again and breaks her legs. But
breaks her legs.
Was it?
No, wait. He broke her legs and arms, and when he brought her in from the hospital, both were already broken. And so this is when he killed her.
I know you're young, but was there any kind of like rhyme or reason to this, or was it just straight up
drugs?
Like
I would think, man.
Oh,
drugs,
okay.
you know, drugs open you up spiritually. Drugs open you up spiritually, man.
What
That's
do you mean
why
by that? Drugs make you worse spiritually, I would think, right?
Yeah, they make you, because if we fighting spiritual war, and they already can add thoughts on your heart, once you hit something and now your mind is altered, it's easily for them to speak something into your heart and for you to believe it's you. You ever had you know, moments where you just sitting back, you just chilling, and then a thought pop into your head, but you was already watching something. You can't think two things at once. You start talking to yourself like, what? Do this, do what? Like, who do we talk? You kind of understand what I'm saying? Like, a thought will pop into your head while actually already doing. And so where did the thought come from? I know that I've had some times where I'm you feel me, might be praying, and then it's like, man, a image of porn or something to pop in. And who would that be if I'm praying to God right now? Who would that be trying to add this thought onto my heart? This is the war that we fight. It's